Hello guys, this is Jerry speaking. Welcome to Bedtime Stories, episode number 360. And today we'll have reading you SpongeBob's Slapshot, SpongeBob's SquarePants. So let's read it now, shall we? So we got for us. SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob Slapshot. It's written by let's just say David Luhrmann, illustrated by Harry Moore. I don't know what is messed up here, seen here. But anyway, SpongeBob illustrations. But anyway, published by Simon Spotlight Nickelodeon. New York, London, Toronto, Sydney. Now, senior SpongeBob in the hockey shot. Coming up D2 the Mighty Ducks movie. But anyway, copyright 2008. All rights reserved. But anyway. He shoots, he scores, shouted SpongeBob. Anyway, as he swept a napkin in the trash can, as the crowd goes wild. He flicked another piece of garbage in the can. Watch this, Squidward. He called, I never mess up. I not a blob of ketchup or a tiny crab. Or even a tinier crab. Okay, makes sense. SpongeBob, please. But Squidward, nobody wants to watch you do anything. Well, it kind of reminds me of the whole entire, let's say, hockey, from 60s. Well, no, 1990s hockey with D2 the Mighty Ducks, so that makes more difference anyway. Next page. Anyway, just then, sports agent walk up to SpongeBob. You know, son, millions of hockey fans will love to watch you do that. Wow. Really? Said SpongeBob. His eyes are open wide. Wow. I'm afraid that couldn't all fit in the Krusty Krab. That will be against safety regulations. Thank you. Okay? The agent chuckled. Oh no, not here, son, he replied. In the Bikini Bottom Rigadome. Wow. Okay. How would you like to play professional hockey? He would, huh? SpongeBob gasped, me? A pro hockey player? Sure, kid, answered the agent. You're a natural. I've watched a lot of players handle the stick over the years. Wow. But you're the best I ever seen. Wow. Just signed a contract. I just can't believe it, SpongeBob cried. Never can I, Squidward groaned. Wow. It can make more sense between SpongeBob and the Krusty Krab. Home and the Krabby Patty. Kind of like a cheeseburger difference. The ones back in the old days. My old days. I made a puppet character named Talking Lunchbox and say, no, that's a cheeseburger. Come on, you make cheeseburgers and hamburgers, french fries, and everything. That was creation to me, rather than Krabby Patties. Come on now. Next page. Anyway. Sorry about that, everyone. But anyway, SpongeBob just finished, signed the contract when Mr. Krabs came out in his office. SpongeBob, what are you doing? He yelled. You're supposed to be earning me more money. SpongeBob beamed. Just sign up to play professional hockey, Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs turned even redder than usual. What? He bellowed. You already got a job as my fry cook? The agent stepped forward. Who might be you be? He asked. Wow. I'll be the owner, the manager, the fine establishment, Miss Krabs said proudly. Wow, okay. Manager, eh? The agent said. Well, naturally, you're entitled for your cut. You slap a big wad of cash into Miss Crab's claw. Wow, okay. Makes sense. For the moment, Miss Krabs just stood there, started the money, then he started pushing SpongeBob out of the door. Just don't stand here, go play hockey. Kind of reminds me of the entire Mighty Ducks difference, but the one Borg and the Krusty Krab, SpongeBob. You need to do this, please. Thank you. It's your dream job. Next page. Anyway. SpongeBob ran over to Patrick's house. Hey Patrick, he called. Guess what? I'm going to be a professional hockey player. Patrick was so excited he got out of bed. That's great, SpongeBob. Yeah. SpongeBob agreed, and the only thing is, I've never played hockey in my life. Until now. Anyway. No problem, SpongeBob, Patrick said finally. I'll teach you everything you need to know. You know, there's no need to break glass during hockey. You know, at the time, it would make sense between SpongeBob and the whole entire thing. You know, that makes more sense. Anyway, thanks, Patrick. I didn't want you to play hockey, said SpongeBob. Patrick grinned. There was a lot of things you don't know about me, SpongeBob. Like what? SpongeBob asked. Patrick thought I heard, like, I can play hockey. Dude, you already should do something besides from playing hockey. Come on, you should do some things like that. Come on now. Can you make more difference in this, please? Thank you. Next page. Anyway. And it has been the hole somewhere. Anyway. Patrick taught SpongeBob how to handle the hockey stick, pass, and shoot. They practiced for hours. Soon SpongeBob could put the puck in the goal just for a shout anywhere in SpongeBob Squidward's front yard. That doesn't make any sense. You're doing great, SpongeBob, Patrick cheered. Only because I haven't stopped a good teacher. Yeah? But we just had to do anything. SpongeBob answered with a grin. So when did we get to practice on ice? What for? Patrick asked, puzzled. Before SpongeBob could answer, Squidward burst out in the front door. SpongeBob, Patrick, stop playing hockey in my yard. He yelled. What's Squidward so upset about? Patrick asked. I think he wants me to get used of all of the streaming fans. SpongeBob replied. He turned and waved. Thanks, Squidward. You know, kind of like this, it makes more sense that he didn't understand what he was saying. He said, stop doing this in the front yard. It just makes more difference from Squidward difference. You gotta understand that, SpongeBob and Patrick. Otherwise, you need to stop doing that. Next page. Anyway. The next day, SpongeBob went down to Bikini Bottom Rigadome, okay? To meet the coach, okay? So you're a new kid, huh? Sorry about that, everyone. The coach said, looking for SpongeBob up and down. I hear you go with the stick. Are you ready to play? SpongeBob took a deep breath. I'm ready, he said. The coach slapped him in the back. That's what I like to hear. Come on, let's get you a suit up. Okay? Immerse him in this uniform. SpongeBob put in his jersey and asked, what does CB stand for? Chewy Boys? The coach shook his head, chuckling, no, that stands for SpongeBob. Oh boy. Yeah, at the time I agree with this thing, but I don't especially agree with the Weekenders in the time. The band Chum Buckets the Weekenders was a ripoff to this Chum Bucket. So there you go. I will keep to read. The Chum Bucket. Suppose I was wondering, the Chum Bucket, you mean I'm playing hockey for Plankton? You gotta do what he says, SpongeBob, because you have to do something. So there you go. Come on now. Next page. Anyway, just then Plankton stepped out of his office. Is there a problem? He said, go. SpongeBob exploded. Yes, there's a problem. I can't play on your team. I work with the Krusty Krab. You're the enemy. You're evil. I have to agree. Because Krusty Krab was Plankton's enemy, and in the franchise, Plankton was the Chum Bucket, and I'm gonna show you what it is in the series, but looky here, okay? I'm not gonna drop something, but hold on. See what it looks like. Okay. Okay. The Weekenders see here, okay? If you look at these two, If you look at these two signatures from Jason Marsden, okay? Hi look later days, Tino from Jason Marsden. And this one seen here. Hi look, let's go see the Chum Bucket, Tino, Jason Marsden. Now, if you look at this ripoff scene here, now this doesn't make any sense. This makes sense, okay? So when I was a kid, will that make sense in any way? No. This was how it makes sense. So I was a SpongeBob fanatic when I was a kid, but this had to make sense. If you watch Jason Marsden, I'll see the Chum Bucket and Tino. If you watch this right now, I'll see what I can do to see the Chum Bucket live in concert, but not now. But it's just a fanatic thing for bands like AC/DC and Metallica and Kiss and other things, which is who happens. But this had to be more better. But anyway. Plankton just laugh. Oh, you just play alright, SquarePants. You have to. And he whip out SpongeBob's signing contract. Dude, you're the worst enemy I've ever seen in SpongeBob franchise. Anyway, SpongeBob gabs. Plankton was right. He refused to play hockey for Plankton's team. SpongeBob would break this promise, and he couldn't do that. Things like this is just too much. Because I was just like doing a SpongeBob reference in a Weekender series, and that had to make no sense. Anyway, SpongeBob had no choice. And he figured this wasn't about making Krabby Patties anyway. It was about playing hockey. Thank you. So he drew himself up and stood tall. Okay, Plankton. SpongeBob said, I'm going to keep my promise. I'm going to play the best hockey I have never played. So you're still evil. Yeah. As Mermaid Man said, evil! But that's just me. Anyway. And it was so close enough. Anyway. Oh, SpongeBob, flour will get you nowhere. Dude, it gets you anywhere. Plankton would probably smirk. Now go. Dude, come on. Really? You have to make more difference than this? Next page. Anyway, Sandy skated along on the ice, for the pre-game warm-ups. At first, it felt like strange, debris from the swallowing garbage from the Krusty Krab, and practicing Squidward's front yard, but he soon got the use of it. He looked up at the stands and waved to Patrick. He looked up over the other team and saw Sandy. People were like, okay, wow. You know, this is terrible, he thought. How could I play against one of my best friends? You know, he's supposed to be the jellyfish team rather than the chum bucket team. Like, for example, this. It's more, not much better, but you know, that's just me. Anyway. SpongeBob tried to hide from Sandy, but she spotted him. Howdy, SpongeBob, she called, delighted. What are you doing here? Hi, Sandy. SpongeBob said nervously. I'm playing for the other team. I'm sorry. Too much information, but I think he needs to be in the jellyfish team rather than the chum bucket team. Sorry. Come on now. Is it more different than plankton scenes? Come on. No better than coaching? Come on, it makes more sense. Anyway. Next page. Anyway. Sandy smiled. Oh, you have nothing to be excited about, SpongeBob. Thank you. SpongeBob looked puzzled. I don't? Gosh, no. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the whole God no thing. Anyway. Sandy explained, there's nobody better, the little friendly compassion. Why it's no different than when we practice our karate. Thank you. Anyway. SpongeBob felt better. I guess you're right, he said. Sandy patted him on the back. The game's almost about to start. With that puck hits the ice, I want you to play it out, all out. Thank you. Anyway, go out there and have fun. You got that. Thank you. Yes, I do, SpongeBob cried. This is going to be a greatest hockey game ever, Sandy. You see, SpongeBob, cheer up. You have to do something, so there you go on that. You have to do something between SpongeBob and Sandy. It does come at me in the episode Sandy, SpongeBob, and the Worms episode SpongeBob. So there you go. When I react to the whole thing. Next page. Anyway, it was a great game, but both teams slipped up and down. The ice scoring goals. SpongeBob scored twice, and so did Sandy. And in fact, it seems that every time the Chum Bucket team scored, the other team came right back at them and scored as well. Wow. Players cheered loudly for the Saturday list. Go Chum Bucket team, win, or destroy. Plankton! It's not competition. It's more of a losing fate. Come on now. SpongeBob looked up at the scoreboard. The game was tied, and the were only seconds left. The story began before time ran out. So happens, we have to do something quick before SpongeBob wins something. He have to do something. Can we do it? Everyone in Chum Bucket and Plankton? Come on, you can do this. Get to the jellyfish team. And the last several pages, we're almost done with the book. Anyway. The other team had the puck, but suddenly one of SpongeBob's Chum Bucket teammates took it and started racing towards the goal. And SpongeBob started along with him, going as fast as he could. Here's SpongeBob, the teammate called as he passed the puck. And SpongeBob, not wasting a second, SpongeBob headed for the goal. Suddenly Sandy was the one on his side, trying to take the puck away, but SpongeBob slid behind him. Spiral out, fake twice, and slip it into the net. Excuse me, okay, right. Goal, the buzzer sounded. The game was over. The Chum Bucket team has won, thanks to SpongeBob. I win, planted streak. Well, thanks a lot, Plankton. You know, it had to be something else between the voice of Plankton himself, Mr. Lawrence. You know, that has to be something. Come on. Do better. Last page of the book says this. SpongeBob teammates carry him on their shores. He look over the salt plain and celebrate. SpongeBob smiled. I guess even Plankton deserved to be happy now. And then he said, "No, it makes more sense even though Plankton's team was all there." So, there you go, even though it's SpongeBob. So, there you go on that. So that was, SpongeBob Slapshot, SpongeBob SquarePants. What did I think about this book? It was a mix between Krusty Krab and hockey. Now, SpongeBob was basically about my childhood growing up. And what it is really, Chum Bucket, not the bucket with the IT. You know, like this, for example. Now, this had to be one of the examples of basically just had to be more specific of what is really of a restaurant food to make chum food. You know, that's just me. And that was basically it. And that was with lunchtime. Oh, that was not a lunchtime episode. Excuse me. Bedtime Stories episode number 360. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for the next one, which is going to be Bedtime Stories episode number 361, which is going to be about SpongeBob SquarePants, Behold, No Cavities. Now, excuse me, I gotta clean this mess up. Go, and then, sorry. Be able to edit 3 parts and upload to social media and everything, and go back. Because right after this is over, I'm going to the bowling banquet. Because after this, I have 3 parts to post on social media, and get ready to go to the banquet. Because after this is over, I got PS Tuesday's episodes to deal with. And then there will be another Bedtime Stories episode related to this. However, I won't be around for Spring Cast Days that day. But I'll be attending this next week. If you watch this all in, it's for you. Till next time, so just Bob, so baby, good morning, so out. See ya.